class, welcome to the Academy. My name is Chef Benedicta and I will be teaching us how to make Efik coconut rice. I didn't just say coconut rice, I said Efik coconut rice. Growing up in Calabar, I enjoyed the coconut rice that my mom used to make with some of her Efik friends. Same with the Dikaikon soup, the Atama, the Ibaba, the Afang soup, the Jacob rice. If you have any Efik, I'm not talking about Akwa Ibom because I didn't live in Akwa Ibom, but I lived in Cross River when Calabar was the capital. And Calabar is still the capital, you know? So they call it Jacob rice. You want to chop Jacob rice? Yes. So that is the real Efik. Today we're not making the Jacob rice, but we're making the Efik coconut rice. And the Efik coconut rice is nothing without real coconuts. I'm not talking about coconut cream or coconut powder. I am talking about freshly squeezed milk from real coconuts. And I'm going to be using this very strong blender here to crush these coconuts and extract the coconut milk. Okay, so without wasting time, I'm going to start with the extraction of the milk from the coconut. And of course, I have here some fresh shrimps, some dried fish. Efik coconut is nothing without different types of dried fish, good quality dried fish. And of course, rich, flavorful crayfish for umami taste. Never use adulterated crayfish. Crayfish that is sandy, you need real saltwater crayfish from Oron. That's how you get your coconut rice and you enjoy. Okay, so be generous with the fresh shrimp, be generous with the dried fish. And if you have coconut oil for your coconut rice, it's going to enrich, or rather it's going to enhance the coconut flavor and the coconut taste. So let's start by extracting the milk. For the road. I love my job. This is what it looks like. Can you see how smooth this is? So we're going to extract the coconut milk here. I like to use hot water to wash my coconut, so that way I extract all the milk and oils that it has to offer. Okay, so I'm going to be pouring my hot water in here. See? Because I need all the milk to come out. The hot water allows for the milk to release all of its oils. Yummy, delicious milk. We're going to do this a second and a third time, and then we're done. So this is the first extraction. You can see the rich coconut milk we have in here. So I'm going to put it in the second bowl. So this way we know we're not leaving any milk, we're not leaving milk extract or coconut oil in the coconut flakes. We're getting everything out and filter. Put it in a pot and allow it to dry down. That way you'll have a concentrated coconut milk solution. It's called a reduction process. So this way you make sure all that is left is coconut sharp. Milk has been extracted. And this is our coconut sharp. There's nothing in this anymore. We're now going to filter this one more time to make sure there are no particles into another bowl. don't want to have chaff in your coconut cream. Oh, look at that. See? Record me. This is the third time I am filtering. I just want to make sure we have very clean, no concentrate. Reduction process, we'll boil this down. Make sure it becomes really thick and creamy because we don't want our rice to be soggy. We're just cooking about 200 grams of rice. And this cream, you agree with me, is going to be too much for the rice because of the liquid content. So we want to reduce this. Okay. So we're going to start the reduction process of the coconut milk. We want this cream to become thicker. Okay. Now this is my mise en place for my coconut rice. While our coconut milk is undergoing a reduction process, I'm going to show you the dried fish we're using. We're using dried catfish. Make sure you use good quality catfish. We're using dried panla. I'm using some basmati rice, freshly washed shrimps, some seasoning cubes, blended crayfish, cooking oil. You can use coconut oil. If you don't have coconut oil, please use groundnut oil, canola oil. I have here freshly blended Scotch bonnet pepper, very hot. You want this rice to kick. You want it to be hot. And I have here my blended red onions. Yeah, never mind, it's looking dark, but it is red blended onion. And I have here my chicken stock. You can see the gelatin shaky. Use chicken stock, beef stock, vegetable stock. Forget the vegetable stock. This is Nigeria. You need chicken or beef stock to make this your rice very delicious. So this is my mise en place for my coconut rice while we wait for the coconut milk to complete the reduction process. And then we start mixing. So while we're waiting for the coconut milk to reduce, we're going to parboil our rice. I'm working with 2 cups of rice, about 350 grams. I changed my mind because I noticed I've got a lot of coconut milk. So I'm working with 2 cups of rice. That's about 350 grams. So I'm going to parboil this rice for maybe just about 5 minutes so that I can wash it properly. That's all. We can see our coconut milk is boiling. So it's undergoing a reduction process while we're trying to parboil the rice. Our rice has been parboiling for 5 minutes. See? We want it to still maintain its hardness. We don't want the rice to be soggy. So we just parboil for 5 minutes. That's all. We're going to rinse it now. So we're going to rinse the rice. Just to ensure we get any dirt, excess starch out of the rice. This is our coconut milk. It's been reducing for the past 30 minutes. So now we have a thick, creamy coconut milk. Okay, look at that. Okay, so we're going to be using this cream to cook our rice. But before we start, we're going to introduce all of our ingredients into this cream. We're going to remove all the bones and the dried fish, and then we'll start. Into our cream, we're going to put in our chicken stock. I'm going to put in all our different types of dried fish, hot red Scotch bonnet pepper. We want this rice to be hot. We're even going to add some tamarind pepper. So this is our blended onion. So I have here chicken seasoning cube, oily. So we're going to put in just 1 cooking spoon and a half. That's it. Now we're going to allow everything to boil. before introducing our washed rice into this pot. Remember, our rice grain is still very tough. We intentionally ensured that it is hard because we want it to soak up the sauce. Now we're going to finish it off with our fresh washed prawns. Prawns cooks for 3 to 5 minutes. So towards the tail end of the cooking, we're going to introduce the freshly washed shrimps. If you're working with prawns, please put it at the last 5 minutes of cooking. Now I'm going to season this with some salt, so that way it's going to be tasty. Season with some salt and set it aside until your coconut rice is almost ready. Rice we're cooking, so I'm going to put salt to taste. Always put salt to taste. Our coconut cream is bubbling, it's boiling with our dried fish. You see that? It is time to put in our coconut rice into the sauce. You can see we have had quite a good amount of reduction. Rice is not going to get soggy. We're going to put in the rice now. Remember, we're cooking with basmati rice. You can see that. So we're going to stir it now, and after stirring, we're not going to stir it again. Little water and more of steam. Now it's time to pour in our shrimps because our rice is almost there. You can see that the water has dried out really nicely. I want you to see what the rice looks like inside. Okay. Ooh. So we have a bit of liquid content in, which is going to dry off with the steam. I'm going to turn down the heat. Before I do that, just put in the shrimps. Stir this in. Remember, this is basmati rice. You don't want it to break, so turn gently. It's going to cook with just the heat. Okay. So we'll come back in the next 5 minutes. Rice is ready. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh. Yum, yum, yum. Let's stir. Please don't use spoons to turn your basmati. It's best to always use your, what do you call it, the wooden spatula. I'm going to show you the base of the rice so you see just how dry it is. And our shrimps are properly cooked. We have all those delicious pieces of dried fish in here. Coconut rice goes so well with boiled eggs, sliced, tomato sliced, cucumber sliced, okay? So it's time to dish. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, all those yummy goodness.